Everybody, welcome back to another But the Good Way Minecraft tutorial video. This is the Minecraft SS William G. Mather tutorial part 3, and what should be the final part. Well, it is going to be the final part, because it has to be. So we'll just be doing really all the rest of the details. And that'll finish the ship. Yay! Then we get to move on to this big old beast over here. Queen of the Great Lakes. The Edmund Fitzgerald. I haven't really done too much progress on it. I'll just show that a little bit first before we get on. So if you want a little sneak peek of what we're dealing with here, obviously tutorials, as I said before, tutorials will start with this ship next Sunday. So a week from today. Um, yeah, I've done very extensive research. I've even got accurate light placements and frame. But I think I need to add. I think there were some frames down here. I'll have to check again. But I know that there is a frame there. Lights in those places. Even got the nameplate here. Kevin Fitzgerald, hole number 301, the Great Lakes Engineering Works. Um, Staircases. So, yeah, I've done very extensive research, and I need to do a lot more. And I've tried to find basically, I've tried to confirm all of my details with real pictures of the ship, as much as I can. Just, uh, just to make sure it is fully accurate. So yeah, I've really just gotten this whole front area done. So I've been moving on to probably the cargo hatches next in the building, designing phase of the ship. Move on to the stern. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. So there's that. Anyway, better fly over to the William G. Mather so that I don't waste too much time. I kind of need to go through this a little bit quickly. Supposed to be meeting a friend at his house in like just over an hour. So I gotta go quick. I'll fly all the way up. Let's see, what do we start with? We start with okay, so we're gonna start with the details up on the top of the wheelhouse here. So we'll grab our smooth quartz slab, fence, pillow, strip pillow, door, this, that, that, that. I don't even have room for everything. Okay, so we'll start with, and I lost. Okay, well, we'll just place it there. Basically, from these little corners back here, we're just gonna add 6 blocks long with smooth quartz blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll add some slabs up here on the top, like that. And that's basically where there would sit. There'd be a nameplate sitting here, say William G. Mather. Although since this is, slabbed, it's like a slab on the top and a slab on the bottom. You can't really add signs here or buttons, so I just kind of have it blank. If you want to figure something out, you can go ahead and try. I'm not gonna stop you, nor can I stop you. So, um, yeah, there's that. And then let's see, we'll get this light in the middle next, as well as that. So there's this basically spotlight right in the center here. This is on most freighters, pretty much all freighters actually, even on the Regina. It's just a spotlight, so it's just a fence, stripped payload log, payload chapter on the back. Yeah, it's just a spotlight. And then over in this corner, there is a little, it has something to do with the weather, some like a weather gauge thing. I believe it's just two fence up, and then a gate on top like that. Is it two? Yeah, it's 2 blocks up. Alright, now in this corner, we have this is another weather vane thing, I'm pretty sure. This is what, 8 blocks tall, and grab this stuff. So, instead of going in the other corner, right here, we're going to go to this corner right here. I'll build up 8 with the fence, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add a end rod on top. Now here, we'll put a fence there, with 1 there, and just a fence right there. On this higher one, we'll put a stone pressure plate. This lower one, we'll put a waxed exposed copper trap door. Quite the name. And that's that whole weather vane thing. Now let's see, what do we got here? You go from that corner, go to 1, 1, 3. This is 3 up wall. Okay, that's kind of strange, but whatever. I'll get it. It's flying around here. We'll go find this corner right here, where the deck house kind of goes in a block. Oh, whoops. I will build up. I think it's what, one wall, right? Yeah, is it one wall? Or is it a fence and a wall? It's a fence and a wall. So yeah, you'll put a fence and then a wall. And we'll add 3 slabs across the top. That is a radar thing. Um, and then from oh, where was it? I think was it from the other corner? Or was it right in front of? Yeah, it was from that corner. Okay, and that had 1 fence gate on it. So if you go to this side nameplate, right in the corner, we'll go from here. We'll build up 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 blocks and fence, and then a wall. And build 3 blocks of quartz slab out like that. And put a fence gate here and there. I don't really fully know the purpose of those other fence gates. I think they may have just been other like antennas, basically, radars. And there's this tall one. This is what, 5 and 6. And then this one is 4 and 5. You got 2 ones behind that. Okay. So we'll find. Is that okay? So we'll go to the other nameplate here. This nameplate side. Well, right in front of it. It's right here, not from the corner, but here we build up 6 blocks. Yeah, 6 blocks in fence. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5 iron bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. And then basically find the center here. Leave a block behind this fence and go to this second block. So second block in the center of those nameplates. I'll build up 4 with pale. Is it 4? Dang, I gotta check this again. Is it 5 and then 4? Is it 4 and then 4 and then 5? And then this one is 5 and then okay. I did screw this up. This should be 5 fence and then 6 iron bars like that. This one should be 4 fence. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 iron bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then leave a 1. Is it 1 block gap? Yeah, 1 block gap behind this fence. And on the second block, we'll just build up 2 in direct wall. That's all of the wheelhouse details added there. Quite a few antennas and gauges and such. Now for the mast. The mast itself is a little complex, as you can probably tell. It's got all sorts of stuff here. I can't even begin to name everything. I'll try though. I don't have every detail written down exactly. I just kind of have some general details written down. So behind the wheelhouse here, we'll go on the second block on the gray behind the wheelhouse. And we're gonna build up by build up 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then another row 12 behind that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. Now I need to check the measurements for these other details, because those are some of the things I don't have written down. This is on the, what, 10th block? And then the 11th? Okay. So, I'll go to the 10th block up on this first row, which is right here, right here. I can find the lower half of that 10th block, which is right there. And we'll build out 2 blocks with the blackstone slab. In this corner, we'll put a dark oak fence, and we'll put a bell there. It's one of the ship's bells. And then the block above that, we'll just put a mossy cobblestone wall. Just for some sort of light, I think. I think that was some sort of light. I'm not totally sure. And this is, you basically repeat the same thing without the bell on the fourth block up. So go from this corner right here, go to the fourth block up right here, and we'll basically repeat that exact same process but without the bell. So we have 2 blocks out there, put a fence there, and I'll just put a mossy cobblestone wall there. It's a green bit. Alright, and then there's this weird sort of T that goes behind here. This might have been a sort of weather thing. I'm not sure. It's just some complex sort of thing. This is third block up, and I already have everything. But I need to memorize how this goes. I think I have it memorized. Okay, this is attached to the back of the mast. So find the third block up right here. I'll just place a single dark oak fence. Beneath that, we'll place a dark oak fence gate and open it up. And then I've already forgotten how to do where the rest of this is in relation to that. Is it extended off of? Yeah, it's okay. It's extended off that first fence. So we'll build 1, 2 fence there and 1, 2 fence there. Let's have a trapdoor on the top and bottom, like this. Now build, how many fence gates? It's just one. I think it's just one fence gate, isn't it? Or is it two? Yeah, it's just one. And then you have another fence after it. So fly over to here, put a fence gate there, and there. I'll put a fence there, and those just have stone pressure plates on the end, like that. So there's that little bit of detail. And let's see. This is probably easier counting downward. So from there to there is a fourth block down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So go to the fourth block down on the mast, on the back. So go 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on this fourth block, we'll put a dark oak fence gate with a dark oak fence behind it. I'll put 3 rows of 2 with the fence. So that's not 1. That's, if you can get that to 0, and then 1, 2, 3. And then for a fourth row, just put 1 fence and then another gate there. There we go. That was all. That's also another detail on a lot of Great Lakes ships on the foremast. So you gotta get the lantern. It's pretty simple. It's literally just at the top of the mast. So just put a fence up here, right there, and then a lantern on top. And finally, there's a sort of diamond shape, which I think is sort of like the Cleveland Cliffs sort of lighter thing. It is lighted, so I did add lights to it, or well, a light to it, and that is the also third block down. It seems. Is that fourth? Fourth block down. Yeah. So go again, find the fourth block down on the mast, and this is on the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just put an ochre frog light in the middle. Surround it with black stone slabs. Put some pillar buttons on the sides and a mangrove trapdoor in the middle. That's that whole light thing. So that is the entire top area detailed. Then there's a few little details down here I'm gonna get, and then I'll get the doors and windows. So this is just a few little vents and some valves for the, I believe for the anchors. So we'll add the vents first. We add a block there, and a block there, add a stair there, and there, there, come on, there, and there. With 1 block gap, put some nether brick fence with some polished black stone pressure plates on it. That's just those little details up in the front. So, move on to the doors and windows now. So, get my glass. Here's my glass. Here's my glass. And then also, let me grab my door. I'll also be adding the lanterns in here. So, add 3 windows up on the front. So, one there, there, there. And also, these sides for the doors and windows, I did make them symmetrical. I don't think they were symmetrical in real life. Just a little fair warning there. So that part may not be accurate, but I'm too lazy to do anything. Along this wall, a second block, we'll add a window there. And then after this dividing wall, we'll add a door here. Leave one block gap and put another window there. Leave a 3 block gap, put another window there. 2 block gap, put window. 1 block gap, put window. And then behind this wall, we'll leave a 3 block gap and put a window. Alright, and then these back walls, we'll go to the 3rd block in, add a double window here, and then add a window behind the stairs. And now, I'm going to add the lanterns, and then I'll copy, flip, and paste it. So, grab my lanterns, and we'll go from this dividing wall, we'll go to the 5th block back, add a lantern there, and then also the 2nd block in front of this dividing wall, and the 3rd block behind it. So there's all of that. Now I'll copy, flip, and paste. Let's go up to there, just do copy, flip, right, and paste. And there we go. Flip this door around. There we go. So there's all that done. And I just got a few more details to add, and then the front end will be done. One of those details is the doors and portholes down on this deck. So these are pretty easy. We'll go from this corner, we'll go inward. And this is not symmetrical, by the way. So be careful. So go from this end, I'll place a door, place a porthole up in that corner. Then on this wall, we'll put one underneath the stairs. Now do the same thing on this side. This part is symmetrical. So put a door there, porthole there, and a porthole beneath the stairs. This middle part is not symmetrical. So from this staircase, well, these portholes on the 3rd block up. I'll go from this 2nd block right here. 1 block gap and put a payload door. 1 block gap, put a double window here, like this. And then put 2 doors here after that, both facing that way. And put another window right there. I just want to make sure that door is facing the correct way, because I think we all know how picky I am about which way my doors face. Okay, that door is facing the correct direction. Good. And I did not add any lights down here, so it's fine. Alright, now, basically the last detail on this whole forward end is this little exhaust pipe thingy. I don't really know what it's exhaust from. I kind of just know it's there. So, it's something. But we'll get this done. So, if you go to your double window right here, double porthole, I'll place a acacia wood, polished andesite, and acacia wood again. We'll go 2 out to the right with the andesite wall, and 1 forward. Now up on this deck here, we'll build 2 up with polished andesite, and a chiseled stone brick with a button on the front, and 2 up in black stone wall, polished black stone stairs facing the back. And then on this little corner right here, we'll build up 2 with polished andesite with a black stone button facing the back, and a polished black stone pressure plate on top of that. And then grab my nether brick fence. I'll put 2 in that corner there. That's that little exhaust thing, and that really completes the entire front end, this whole front area. So we can move on to the winches now. So I'll grab some of my winch materials, and I am definitely not going to be able to memorize all of this. I mean, I can try, but I probably won't be able to. I'm having a hard time just struggling to pick what pieces to take. I think this is, oh wait, no, I'm missing the wall. Okay, well anyway, I'll start with just the platforms that they sit on. So if you go behind this first hatch, you have this wall piece here with a fence on it. Go to the 2nd block behind it right here, and then go 2 blocks out. Place a block there, place a block in front, behind, and then build this 5 blocks long. So that's 1 there, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Fill all that in. That is just one little platform where a winch sits. Now go to the second hatch and face the front and do really the same thing. So second block forward, and then 2 out, block there, okay, block there, 4 out there. These are 5 blocks long. You can see that's where our 2 winches sit. So they're not mirrored, but they are both in this area. So I'll try to figure out how this all goes. So we'll do this hatch. We have a 2x2 there in black. And then we have the whole spindle basically here. I'll start with that. So over to here, I'll do this winch right here. Place a 2x2 in black concrete there. And for the whole spindle thing, place 2 stairs like that, a spruce stair in the middle, double that on top. Surround the spruce stairs because that's like the rope coil. I'll add blackstone here, full blackstone stairs there, so that the spool itself stays in place. And now I'll grab some other details, which I think would be able to finish this. Keyword should. Okay, I think that's fine. I think I've got it. So, put a chiseled polished blackstone block there, with a button on the end. And I'll add 2 dark oak fence outward. Did I screw something? Is this not a 3? Is this supposed to be another block? Back behind here? No. Oh, did I? Oh, Oh, I see. I screwed up the cargo hatches. You can see how all of these have a 1 block space between them. That should only be on the sides. In between, they should have 2 block gap. So I'll just finish these winches, and then I'll fix everything. Actually, you know what? No, I do gotta kind of fix these now. Alright, well, I guess I'll do that quickly. Do not worry, I'm not gonna take forever. So basically, just anywhere where there's the buttons, that's where we'll add these clips, hatch clips. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste this for all the cargo hatches. So I'll stand right here in the middle of the hatch. Do copy. Right here, I'll do paste. And this one is already screwed up because of the winches. But at the back end, is this fine? Yeah, it's fine. So I'll go ahead and stack this to all the other hatches. Wait, no, I can't. But I can copy it, so stand right here, copy, and then here I'll do paste. It's gonna screw up with these fences. Oh well. It'll be fine. Paste. And then here, paste. All I'll have to fix is just these fences here. Here, paste. Here, paste. Here, paste. Paste here. There's a lot of cargo hatches. I wonder how many bays this was split up to into. Because it wasn't like 1 cargo hold per hatch. I think there are like 3 or 4 cargo hatches for 1 hold. I know Edmund Fitzgerald, I'm pretty sure was split into 7 bays. Alright, last 3 cargo hatches. Yay. That. That. And that. All the cargo hatches are fixed. Oh. This one screwed up. Alright. Paste. Now it's fine. And then I have to paste this one again. And this one. There we go. Now the cargo hatches are fixed. So now we can continue on with the winches. Now that that disaster has been averted. So we have this. We have the polished box on the button, and then 2 fence. Then we'll add a dark oak trapdoor on the end. And then we'll put a dark oak fence there with a pale oak fence on the top. And then on this side over here, we'll add 2 black stone wall, like this. And then what's next? We got a trapdoor and the fence across. Okay. Where's the trapdoor go again? Immediately forgot. Oh, and you got one on the winch too. Okay. Let's come back over to here. So I had a trapdoor right here on that part of the winch. I had one right there. And we'll add 2 fence there with a dark oak fence gate going across. And this whole contraption here is now 1 winch. So what I'll do is I'll stand in this block here, and I'll do copy, flip right again, and paste. And would you look at that? It's the exact same. Now what we can do is we can copy this for the other hatches. Well, the other places where there's winches, so I'm just right here, I'll do copy. So we have winches for that behind the first cargo hatch. Now there's another pair of winches, it's the exact same, that go behind repeat, so basically repeat this pair after the 8th hatch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. And after the 8th hatch, so between hatch number 8 and 9, we'll put the other, another pair of winches. And then again, behind the second to last hatch. So basically between this hatch, the second to last and the last hatch, we'll paste, which is right there. That is all of the winches done. So it's nice. There is also this random weird piping thing that goes on this hatch here, on hatch number 10. I don't really know what it's for. So, but I have added it because I did see it. So I'll go ahead and add it. So again, it's hatch number 10. Or if you go from the winch, it's the second block behind that winch, or second hatch behind that winch. And from the go to the second block inward, like that. I'll put 2 fences. Put a gate on either side of that, and then a fence after it. And I'll place 1, 2, 3 fence gate across the middle. Yep. And then we'll go after these fences. We'll place 2 gates and then a fence, 2 gates and then a fence. I think was it 1 more of that? Yeah. And then 2 more gates and then a fence. So gate and then a fence. And then same with this side. So we got 2 gates and fence, 2 gates, fence, 2 gates, fence. 2 gates, fence, 2 gates, fence, 2 gates, fence. There we go. Just gonna make sure that's correct. Oh. Okay, it's one gate on the end, not two. That's why I make sure things are correct. So just basically move this fence a block inward. Nothing else needs to be changed. Anyway, there's those weird pipe things on hatch number 10. So, how many hatches are there again? Isn't it 18 hatches? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, so that's basically the middle hatch. Alright, now, there is this other little, like, platform on the last hatch. I don't know what it's for, but it's here. So, I'm gonna add it. Let's grab all my materials. And are these coming off of those? Okay. So, again, we go to the last hatch right here. And we'll basically go to the second block back on it right here. We'll place, that's where a center block will be. And this entire platform is 5 by 11. So we need to go 5 out on either side of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 extra blocks back. So that's 5 blocks long total. And this is all just red terracotta. Set red terracotta. There we go. Now the middle 3, these middle 3 blocks, we'll just change all of these to stairs. As for what goes under the stairs, I have no idea. But I'm sure I have something here. I just fill in the bottom with stripped mangrove wood. So I'll do that again. Just take out these 3, just put your wood, your wood. And then those, and then dark oak trapdoor for the handrails. Alright. There's There's that. And then these handrails, they're a bit tall. They just looked tall. So I made them a little tall. How are they though, spaced apart? And come on, there we go. So I'll put one at the end of these stairs. So 2 blocks up, blocks up. I'll place 2 there and 2 there. I'll copy these ones onto the back side like that, and then I'll put some here in the middle. And I basically connect all of these with the chains, except for in front of the stairs. And then over here, 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 here. There we go. So there's those. And then let's see. There's these other little handrail fence weird thingies behind the cargo hatch. I don't know what these are for. I know they're just there. So it's basically for each of these fence pieces here. We'll change all of these to dark oak, and then make them all 3 blocks tall. And I'll just put chains across the top level of fence. Put the chains. And there we go. Yay. Alright, so there's all that done. Now we can move on to the doors and windows and lanterns in this part of the ship. This aft deck house. Before I do anything else though, I do want to correct a little mistake I made in the last video. These supports for the lifeboats, They should actually be fully on the outside, not nudging a block like I have here. So I'll basically just remove that bit there and build. Is it really on the corner? Wait, what? Did I just... What? Did I screw up the hull somehow? If I did, then that's kind of a disaster. I think I might have. 'Cause that should be the end of the deck house. Yeah. Huh, something's a little wrong. Let's check this. Let's see. Replace black concrete with cyan concrete. And I need to go out to here. And then do the same thing over on this side. Here. Out to here. I think I did it right, didn't I? 2, 3 there. 1, 2 there. Okay, where did I screw this up? Not there. And that one goes one over. Did I add an extra row of 3 somehow? What block did I make an extra block longer? These should all be 2. Those line up until that one. And then 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. What? This lines up, okay. This lines up, doesn't it? Yes, it does. That lines up perfectly fine. And then 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, and then 3, 2, 2, 2. Where did I... Huh? How did I screw this up? That has 1. Oh, is it? Further. Did I also screw up the position of this one? I just screwed up the position of this one. It should be, let's see, on here it's where the window is. On here it's a block back from where the window is. Okay. Now we're figuring things out. If I just change all this to cyan concrete. Alright, so I guess it might be the second one. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then out 3 basically. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does this 6 not align with the correct 6? Correct position? Because I really hope it does. Yeah, it does. So what's wrong then? Does this one just... Let's see, on this end I go out by 6. On this end I go out by 6. What was that? This one should be right where those meet. This one should be right in the center. So then how is it, what? I think you guys may be able to tell where I'm confused. This part lines up, that part doesn't. What about this part? Block line of 3. That should line up with the window. How much did I screw this up? Holy moly. No, but that one's fine. Or did I screw up the position of the deck house? Oh, I screwed up the position of the deck house. Oh. Oh, is it because of this black block? It might be. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the hull is fine. This entire deck house needs to be shifted back, forward by a block. Okay, so this isn't gonna be easy if you don't have world edit. But basically what we have to do is just take the whole top part, shift it forward a block. Take the whole bottom part, shift it forward a block. Go up to here, and this is wasting a ton of time. I'll do move 1. You can see how one little thing screws up a lot. So I gotta do everything correctly on ships, on Minecraft builds. So I think I went from there back to here. Move 1. And then from here to here. Move 1. And then from here to here. Move 1. And then also these light. Oh, never mind, that light is fine. Oh, and I screw with something here. Okay, that's fine. This side, is this fine? That side's fine. And I think I just need to... What's up with the staircase? So undo, oh. Okay, I just need to remove that. I guess the staircase is fine. Okay, just fix the staircase. Wait, nope, this is supposed to be there, and a stair, and then 3 trapdoors. And that's where the light should be. And the fences, I think, are in a good spot. Yeah. Yeah, but I thought the signs didn't line up. Yeah, the signs don't. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 7 and then 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I guess find the center here, you're at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then put 1 there, just move that sign and remove that one. Not everybody's perfect. Put that there, and then remove that sign. Okay. now we can go ahead and fix all of our other stuff. So, yeah, you can just fix your davits, however you had them before. Just move them to be like this. There we go, there's a davit fixed. The other side davits. Alright, there you go, there's our disaster over. It wasn't averted, it's just completely over now. And I can change this back to black concrete. Place cyan concrete, black concrete. Alright, so now we'll actually do the doors and the windows. So, and the lanterns. So along this front end here, basically just add portholes all along the front. And I guess add some blocks in the corner here, just so that your window fits in nicely. Same with over here. And I'll add a window or porthole underneath the stair. Like that. And then just one in this corner. Lantern after it. And there, and the lantern. And then above this second window, or second porthole here, the lantern. And again, this is the whole, you know, it's probably not the same on either side in real life, but I have it the same here. So, anyway, coming along the side here, go to the second block, put a lantern, and a porthole. 2 block gap, put a door. 1 block gap, put a porthole, and then a lantern after that. 1 block gap, add a door. 1 block gap, add a double window. Lantern there. Block there, and then a porthole there. And a door here. Block gap, put a porthole. Lantern, and then a door. Just make sure, are all these doors facing just back? Okay, good, they are. They're just all facing back. That makes things easy. Put a block gap, porthole, 2 block gap, put a door, lantern, porthole, block gap, put porthole, block gap, put a... Did I use glass or did I do the squiggly glass pane thing? I did the squiggly glass pane thing. Sometimes I just use full glass blocks on corners, other times I put glass panes like this. Block gap, put in there, and a lantern above it. So now go ahead and copy, flip, and paste all of this to the other side. Just to save time, because I still haven't even done any of the details up on the top of this deck house. And we're already 48 minutes in. There's all that. For the back end, it's pretty simple. You just have 3 portholes, like this. 2 block gap, 3 portholes. Same with this side. And then put a door right here, after that porthole. Now, from this first porthole, leave a 3 block gap, and on the 4th going back, we'll add a lantern. Do the same on this side. And then on the center block, which is right here, the block next to the door, it's the 4th block back. That's all that done, yay. So now we're going to do one more thing before we move on to the upper deck house details. You can see there's some like bollards and fire station thingies and rope stuff around the sides here, so we'll be adding all those. So these are a little complex. We'll get through it. So basically go see where this whole curved part is. Go on the part where it's flat, just straight across, flush with the deck. And we'll count to the 7th block back on the railing, where the railing would be, which is right here. So count to the 7th block. So 7th block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 7th block, we'll put a stair there, block in the middle, stair there, and then 3 blocks on top. Put 2 trapdoors here, dark oak fence, and a Quisa carpet. Now, this little thing, I believe, is basically a little area for you put your rope through. It has like some flywheels, and that would basically just hold the whole ship in place at the docks. I've seen it on like pretty much every single freighter. Evan Fitzgerald has it. There's that, and then we'll leave there's quite a few of this stuff, so we'll leave a 2-block gap, and then on the 3rd block here, we'll add a bollard, which is gray concrete, polished cheap slate wall, and polished maximum pressure plate. And then leave a 35-block gap, and we have what I'm calling, I think, is a fire station. Basically a little thing to hook up a fire hose to, or some sort of fire extinguisher. So we'll leave just something red. So we have a 35-block gap, and on the 36th, we'll put the fire station. So 36 is right here. So put a fire station. Pretty simple, just a brick wall and a white carpet. Then leave a 7-block gap, put a bollard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 8th, bollard. And then leave a 31-block gap. We'll add another fire station. So 31 is here. And then 32nd, fire station. And then leave a 41-block gap. So on the 42nd, we'll add another fire station. 42 is here. Fire station there. And then leave a 1-block gap right here. And then the 2nd block, we'll add a bollard. And then leave a 37-block gap. And on the 38th, we'll put a fire station. They say 37th. And then on the 38th, put a fire station. And then leave a 41-block gap. And on the 42nd, again, we'll put our another fire station. So 42nd block, fire station. And then leave a 12-block gap. And on the 13th here, we'll add another one of these rope thingies. And this time the fence is in the front, not on the back. So we'll add our stair there, block in the middle, stair there, steps on top, trapdoors behind, and a fence and a carpet there. And there's that whole quill thingy. So let's see, after that, there's another bollard after this. So leave a, was it 12? No, yeah, 12-block gap. And on the 13th, we'll put, right here, we'll put our bollard. Now there are more. If you basically go to the edge of the deck house right here, the deck house just goes to a flat wall. We'll go behind it, and we're gonna count to the 2nd block back. So 1, 2, all the way out on the side. Change these 2 blocks to black concrete, and then we'll add a bollard there. And then also, once more, on the very stern, we'll just add a bollard right there. Now, I did make some little openings for this bollard. They're a bit interesting, though. Basically put a slab in the middle, and then a stair afterward. I don't know if the stair afterward was like for something else, but I did have a slab there, the carpet on top, and then I put a stair block right here with a slab or carpet on top. Now we can go ahead and copy and paste all of this to the other side. So I will go ahead and do that real quick. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to add the handrails. So I have my dark oak fence gate. I think I start with 2 gates. Okay. So 2 gates, and a fence, 2 gates. Wow. 2 gates, and then a fence. 2 gates, and then a fence. Or do I just ignore this? Do I just do 2 gates, Okay, no. I basically just pretend like it's not there. 2 gates, fence will go there. 2 gates, fence, 2 gates, fence, 2 gates, fence. I'll use the stack tool to make this go quicker. So do like stack, I don't know, 30. Okay, that's not nearly enough. That's 60. That's getting somewhere. How about 65? What about 70? It's just closer to the end. There we go. And then now we'll copy and paste everything to the other side. Actually, no, I'm gonna make sure I copy the ground over here. I know this is gonna turn into a long part. We're already almost at an hour. I'm sorry, but I gotta get Emma Fitzgerald out on time. Boom. There's all those done. Everything on that side. I think, did I paste all the doors and windows to the side? I guess I did. I do need to flip these around so they're all facing the back. Alright, oh yeah, that copied it, okay. Yeah, I think now we can move on to the upper deck house, so. Finally. Um, just under an hour right now. Why the mast here? Actually, there's a ladder on it. Um, okay, so over to here, go find the center block right here. Center block. Go to the second block back on the brown, and we'll build up by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll put 8 behind that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put a lantern on top, and we have a ladder on all of this on the front. Now there's some other details. There's another bell. There's a bell on this, and there's also this little platform thingy. So this is on the 5th. This is on the 3rd. Okay. So the bottom row, go on the back. Go to the 5th block up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll put a stair and a bell underneath. Ow, my ears. And the 3rd block up, and here, so right here. No, here. Should add a sandstone stair, 2 stairs out to the side. I don't know what that is. It looked like some sort of pipes coming out, almost like like a just a line of horns or a line of pipes. I don't know though, so I'll just put that. I genuinely don't know what it is. What I do wish is when I was building ships, the people like museum ships, those museum ship people would actually see the video and explain what certain details are. Like on my SS Shield Hull, just a few days ago, even though I posted that forever ago, just a few days ago, I got a notification for a comment I got from the official SS Shield Hull account explaining that there was some box on the back that I was confused about, and they said it was an onboard diesel generator for a bunch of their stuff. And they also confirmed that I was correct about having uncovered lifeboats, and the lifeboats were just red on the inside. I mean, I just think it's pretty cool that I actually got recognized by the actual SS Shield Hall account. So, anyway, we'll put 2 skylights next to the mast here, and then there's also a vent, so just put a little, like that, blackstone wall, bedrock, blackstone slab. Now, if you're building this in survival, for whatever reason, whatever insane reason. Um, Obviously you could just use something else, perhaps a deep slate of some sort, like deep slate, polished deep slate. Um, but in the very, very, very likely chance that you're not in survival, you can use bedrock. Better vents are really like the only thing I use bedrock for. Now there are other details around here, though their placement is just kind of so random that I don't have them written down. So I'll try and go through this. It looks like from this skylight you go two back and two out. I'll add something like that. Two fence and that there. And on this side do the same thing. Just gonna make sure that's correct. Because I genuinely have no idea. And it looks like it is correct. Yay. And this vent is one block out from there, and then two and three. These are all 2 blocks tall, and those two go back. Okay. I think that's the same on both sides, isn't it? Yes, it is. So from this fence, one block up, and on the second, build up two, block on slab on top. Go to the third block out from that, and one back, same thing. And then leave a 3 block gap, and on the fourth, do the same thing there. It's the same on this side, so I'll just build this without explaining it. There we go. There's all that. And then there's these rope coils, like spools of rope here in this corner. So these are pretty easy to see where they are. It's really just, right here. Just 4 spruce stairs with dark oak trapdoors. And there's a ladder on here is there a ladder on both sides? That I just have forgotten? Okay, it is just on this side. Fly over to here. Add the ladder. I think in reality these side bits would have been black, but there's no black trapdoors, unfortunately. Anyway, there's all that. And moving on to the next bit. Let's see. Give me a second. Alright, oh, there's this big vent. Giant vent right here. That is a 4 block gap, and on the fifth, out from the deck house. And I also forgot to mark out the doors and porthole placements for this deck house, but we go here. This is on both sides, so go from this corner and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the fifth, add a 2x2 here. Make it 3 blocks tall. Yeah, and then on the third block up here, we'll surround this with stairs and put 4 carpet on top. Do the same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stairs around it, and then the carpet. There we go. As for the portholes and the door, it's interesting. So okay, we'll go to the third block up on the deck house right here. Second block back, porthole. Leave a 2 block space on the third, put a door here. Leave a 3 block space on the fourth, put a porthole. Same thing on this side. Pretty simple. Just like that. There we go. Let's see, there's these other tiny vents here, which I also just don't have written down. So I'll kind of just do them. And I think, were these also the same on both sides? Yeah, they were, okay. There's only a few bits that aren't the same. So from here, go to this corner, and then go to another corner out. Just put a single wall and then a slab on top. I go to the third block here and one out. Same thing. And then go 2 blocks back, one out. Put one there. Like that. I know it's funky. Same thing on this side. Is it like that? It's like that. That's how I have it over here. Is that how I have it over here? Yes, it is. Okay. Good. Alright, now there's... We'll get the tank on the top. There's like a little tank on the top. So it's just a 2x4 tank pushed off into the corner of this deck house. So go ahead and add 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up there. 4 down here. Come on. We can do this properly. And then the supports are just 2 blocks here, and put a fence right there. I think these vents are in the wrong... Oh! No, the tank is in the wrong spot. Never mind. Okay, let me just move that back a block. Should be here. It's not on the white on the back. And this is where the support goes. Put a stair there, or a fence there, not a stair. So there's that tank. There are other details, of course. So we'll add these bits behind the not behind, but next to the skylight. So these have buttons on them. Yes. So find the center of the skylight on the side here. I'll build a wall there, and then a wall forward. Blackstone block there, button on it, and a slab right there. Just a bit of detailing. And then what else do we have? We've got these other bigger tanks, like you can see on Edmund Fitzgerald. These ones are big. These are what, 2x7? You have the little runoffs. Okay. I think I got this. So we'll go to the, I'm pretty sure I have this written down. Where do these go? Yeah, on the third block behind the skylight. So find your skylight, third block back, and one out. We'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These big ol' round tanks. And then same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll add 2 blocks in the middle like that, with slabs on top. And also the supports just go in these corners here, just to hold the tanks in place. From these ends we build out 2, and then forward 2. Put 2 slabs on those. 2 and 2. 2 slabs on those. Was it just 2 plus slabs on those? Or does it go back? Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's fine. You also gotta have the pipes for the whole thing, which are a little intricate. So from here, I'll just build 2 fence, 2 fence, down 2. Connect up in the middle. Build 1 out, and then 1, 2 fence there, 2 fence there. That's birch. This is dark oak. There's all those tanks done. There's still more details. Don't worry. Not off the hook yet. There's these vents here. So these are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks apart. And a 1 block gap from those big vents. Lots of vents on this ship. There's a lot. So from this vent, we'll go from this corner, 1 block out to, I think it's 3 blocks up and then a slab. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 block gap on the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4 block gap on the 5th. There we go. Just gonna make sure that that's right, and I need to check the other details. No, these are 2 blocks, not 3. Well, 2.5 blocks instead of 3.5. There we go. Alright, what do we have next? I'm kind of saving the lifeboats for last. I'll get these cranes. There's these random cranes. I also don't know what these cranes are for. They seem kind of out of place. I saw them when I visited the Schoonmaker, Colonel James M. Schoonmaker. I don't know what they're for, though. I see them on models. I just genuinely don't know what they're for. 4th block out, and it's what, 2 and 3. This one is different because it can be. Okay, this arm is 6. This is 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay. This is a 3 block gap. Yes, that's a 2 block gap. Just trying to dimension this all in my head. So we go from, I think it's from this block right here. 3 block gap, and on the 4th we build up 2, polished blackstone, and then up 3, like concrete. Now from this spot, we'll build 2, and then 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, is it from the polished blackstone? It is. It is from the polished blackstone. Okay. My mistake again. I make lots of those. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pressure plate on top and connect the chains. And then the other one, basically go 3 out and 1 forward. I'll build up 2, up 3. And then for the crane arm, it's just 6 blocks long from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should put a tripwire hook for where the chain would be. You could make some sort of angled chain if you wanted to, like that. I'm just gonna stick with the tripwire hook though. And these are on the other side, so I'll go ahead and copy and paste them. Copy, flip right, and paste. There's those. It's pretty much done. Just gotta do the lifeboats and a few other little things here. So, alright. Lifeboats, as I said, I'm saving for last, as well as the handrails. I'll get, there's another spotlight on the back of here. So I'll get this spotlight. Pretty simple. Slide over to the back. Put a slab there in the middle. Is it 2 pale fence? Yeah, 2 pale fence. Ship pale log. Pale trapdoor. There's that spotlight. And there's the flagpole, which is 5 and 5. So this is also on the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's that. And then there's the aft helm, like the back wheel basically. So this is cornering the staircase. Let's go from the staircase to the corner right here. So another brick fence, box on wall. I got wax exposed copper trapdoors because pretty much all these details are painted black. Even these wheels painted black. And of course there's a vent next to it. Of course. Item frame. So put the vent next to it, and then also the telegraph. So put vent here, and then telegraph here. Or that's not a telegraph, that's a compass. And then there's this other random, I think this is like a phone thing that was added later on. But it was there from the pictures I've seen. So, from here I'll go to the third block out. Fence, wall, black or dark oak chip door, and then a wither skeleton skull. Alrighty. So yeah, final bit here is just the lifeboats and then the handrails. So I'll go ahead and get these done. I think did I put? I didn't. Okay. I'll organize my inventory as such. I got a blackstone bit in there. Skulls. Got tons of stuff. Okay, so these parts sit on the edge. I believe these are just Welland davits like Titanic had. So put stair there, wall there, 3 slabs across the top. Same thing on this side. In the middle here, we'll put a blackstone, chisel polished blackstone, with a stair there and there, there, blackstone block on top, and then up with a certain amount. With the oh yeah, these are upside down stairs. Okay, I'll need to change that. These are 5. So change these to upside down stairs. And then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over 1. I put the grindstone on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over 1. Grindstone there. You can also put a chain underneath. Another chain under that one. And also another grindstone. That will be touching the lifeboat. If you don't want to have lifeboats, there you go. You can have none. Okay, lifeboat time. This is definitely not going to be complicated at all. I'll still try though. I'll start simple. We'll just add a line of black underneath these grindstones. Kind of getting the cover first. Actually flip these grindstones around. Get the cover first. Sort of. White bit underneath that. Stair there. Stair there. Line all the way across. And then put a stair. Well, it's slabbed along here. It's kind of building the cover and the rest of it at the same time. Put a stair there, and then a slab and a stair. Over here, it's the, isn't it the same on this side? It is. Stair, slab, oh, whoops, stair. I think it's just, yeah, 3 blocks in the middle. And then finally, put 3 stairs here. Not 3 stairs, that's gotta be 3 slabs, right? That's 3 slabs, okay. I was gonna say, stairs do not look right there. 3 slabs and a stair there, and a stair there. Then we can fill in these gaps. Like this. And we put carpet over that. I go ahead and copy, flip, and paste this whole lifeboat to the other side of the lifeboat. What the heck? Did I not do copy? Or did I not select enough? I think maybe I just didn't select everything. There we go. Well, one more little thing before I copy, flip, and paste the lifeboats. Paste it to the other side. Is there's a little, these little holders, legs that hold the lifeboat in place. So Those are there, and then there's also like a little step up, that goes into the lifeboat. Oh, and I forgot to add the little heads, the skeleton skulls, which are basically just here. These are for like if you look at a well David, you'll see what they are. They're sort of like a flywheel. And around here, we'll just change that block to black, put a trapdoor on it, and then put a slab right there for the step up. Now we can copy, flip, and paste the entire lifeboat. Let's go from here to here. I don't think this should interfere with any details, but I'll view from above just to be sure. So we'll do copy, flip, right, and paste. We set the lifeboat. So just one more job to finish the ship, which is pretty obvious. It's just the handrails. Yeah, there are some, well, even once the handrails are done, I'm just gonna add the life belts. So, what, two, 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 two. So it's all nicely done. All twos. Oh, that's one. Okay. Just gonna make sure. Put a fence on the corner. Just do fence, two, fence, and do fence like that. Around here, the fences are a little bit different. It's fine though. This bit's on the corner. This part again goes around the what are they even called? Davits. Alright, so we just gotta add the life belt, and then this ship will be complete. Yay, that video is only an hour 22 minutes long. Holy moly. Okay, so find your row 2 here. Put a trapdoor there and a trapdoor there. And then what is it? Just one right here on this 1, 2, 3, third fence right here. And the final block, this trapdoor, and yay! The steamship William G. Mather is finally complete. So now we can marvel at this beautiful thing. Beautiful ship. It's pretty cool. So yeah. Obviously again you can add your own variations to it. Like you can take away the red stripe, make it look like how it was actually serving in like 1925. You can remove the bow thruster. Didn't have that in 2025 or in 1925. I think this year is exactly its 100th anniversary, launched 1925. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so as I said before, Edmund Fitzgerald is next up, so that'll be starting next Sunday. Obviously, I'll have the prototype done. I need to get the prototype done before I start. That'll be done that Sunday. Um, yeah, quite excited for that, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye for now.